Hey beauties, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Bree, and this is the previous set and the result of how they lasted. I believe this was going on 2.5, 3 weeks per when I recorded. So yeah, it's time to give her a new set. So go ahead and get what you need to get comfy, girl. Hurry up, hurry up. And without further ado, let's get into this nail set. All right, beauties, so I'm going to go in first and foremost and get these rhinestones off so I can go ahead and do my cuticle work. So your girl's using my nippers that I got, and it's just a set of nippers I bought, I believe, from like TJ Maxx or Marshalls. It came with the cuticle pusher, the pink one I used. It came with that for I think like $6. Nothing too crazy, too expensive, you know. But I'm using that to get rid of all the diamonds, and then I'm going to proceed with my cuticle work. And here you will see that. Boom. And that is the cuticle stick that came with that set of nippers. So I'm just going here, pushing back the cuticles before I go in with my drill to get the dead skin and anything off of the cuticles to make it look more fresh. Alright, beauty, so next I'm going to cut down the length of the nail to shorten the soak off time because I will be soaking off this set. The gold glitter is encapsulated, so yeah, this set has to go because as you can see by the thumbnail, she will be having a complete different design. Alright, beauties, now I'm going in with my coarse nail drill bit, of course after I add my dust collector, and I'm going to remove the gel top coat and the residue of the placement of where the rhinestones were with the glue. I'm just going in at a medium speed, getting all that off because you really want to let the acetone do all the work of removing the acrylic rather than you try to drill as much off as possible, because then it can become a issue if you get too close to the nail bed and then really remove your layers of your nail bed, and that's not okay, especially with this coarse drill bit. That's not really good. So I'm just going in, like I said, and I'm removing the gel top coat, the residue, and you know, just making it as bare as possible so the acetone can do all the work when it touches the acrylic. So this is the acetone I will be using, Beauty Secrets. This is the bottle that I got from Sally's Beauty Salon. That is my local hair beauty, you know, convenience store. I do also now go to my actual hair beauty store and I get some nail polish remover, and that I believe is like the generic 100% pure acetone bottle. But that is the acetone I am using. I've typically always used Beauty Secrets unless there's, like I said, a different brand. But anywho, I'm going in with these little sockets, little things, and I'm drenching the cotton ball with the acetone and then putting it on the acrylic, and then I'm putting these caps on, and then I let it sit for about 15-20 minutes, and then I do checks and see how much acrylic is taken off, drill off the excess acrylic and whatnot until it's all gone. So after the time is up, I am just removing the little sockets, the acrylic, and as you can see, the acrylic starts like peeling and, you know, the cotton does get stuck to it, but I try to pull off as much as possible before I drill, and if not, you know, the drill gets the best of it. However, you know, this is why it's really also important that I cuticle oil my clients' nails, because as you can see, the acetone really does dry out your skin, and I don't want to leave y'all with dry skin, girl, so you know I gotta make sure y'all is looking good at the end. in. Don't worry, it will be there. But anywho, so this is after waiting the 15 to 20 minutes. Sometimes it does also take about 25 minutes, just depending on how thick the acrylic is. But what I do is I go back in with my coarse drill bit and I just go ahead and file it down. I'd be careful too, because like I said, I don't want to touch her actual nail bed because one, it can cause a heat and, you know, burns, and two, I also don't want to remove any layers from it. So I'm just removing the acrylic as much as possible. Shout out to my bestie. Hey. All right, y'all. So after you've seen me at the end of that last clip reapply the cotton ball, that was because the acrylic still wasn't fully off. And like I said, I'm not going to continue to drill all the way down because I definitely don't want to burn my clients, and I also want to preserve as much of their, you know, natural nail bed as I can. So I went ahead and did that for maybe another 10-15 minutes, and then as you could see, voila, it all fell off. So now I'm going to go in and do my cuticle work. I'm going in with my little ball drill bit, my cuticle drill bit, and I'm going on a low speed because we are, like I said, working with the natural nail bed. Don't want to cause too much issues on it. So I'm going in, I'm cleaning up the cuticle area, making sure all the dead skin is off, you know, the cuticle's not really sticking to her nail bed, you know, the whole shebangle. So here I'm simply going in with my 180 sanding band just to remove any excess oils, moisture, any leftover base coat from the gel from the previous set, just, you know, removing all that so it can be a nice dry nail bed. Nail tip time. So I'm going in with this Kiss nail glue because my other nail glue dried up on me. So I am going in with this one that I just bought, and once I open this package, boo, we will move on to applying the nail tips to her nails, matching them the correct size, and then getting them glued on. All right, beauties. So now that the nail tips are glued on, I am going to go in and make sure that the length is even on both sides. She did want them long because this is a Christmas set. So I am making them to her desired length, but I'm making sure that both fingers are equal in length because no uneven stuff over here, okay? Boom. So now we are on to our next step. I am going back in with my 180 sanding band again on a low speed, and I am going back in to make sure that the nail tips are also, see, she played too much. I'm also making sure that the nail tip is also dried out and, you know, the acrylic can adhere to the tip and not really lift or anything like that. So that's why I do this step, just to make sure, you know, no lifting is occurring. And again, there goes my bestie being extra. Excuse her, y'all, but you know. Alright, so here I am going in with my extra fine nail file just to file up the sides and the free edge, make sure that it's that crisp square that she wanted, and you know, making sure the shape is the way it needs to be. Real quick, beauties, look at the shape. Look at the shaping. I love it. I love it. Ooh, it gives me goosebumps. But anywho, so now it's time for the application part, and I am going in with this iGel Beauty Dap and Dip acrylic color, and it is the Cosmic Latte like nude swatch. And I am also using the Mia Secret liquid monomer, and I am also using this Kolinsky Germany brush. It's size 12. I used to have the 8. There it is. The Pana 8 I did used to use. That's the one that I first originally started with, but one of my other lovely ladies bought me this nail brush, and honestly I am in love with it, so I tend to use it as much as possible. But there goes the name of the color, like I said, and that is what we are going to use for her whole nail. So without further ado, girl, let's start this application. You already know what time it is when I bring this dust collector out. So it is a drilling time, okay? I'm going back in with my nail drill, and I'm actually going in with my fine coarse drill bit, and I'm going in with the medium high speed because again the acrylic is on there, so there's a kind of a layer before her nail bed, and a low speed is not going to do nothing with this acrylic. So I typically do medium high. I'd only do high when I need to remove acrylic fast, like the free edge, or if I'm needing to remove like a bulk amount of acrylic. I never really use high for anything else. And my high is like a high, medium, low, high. Anywho, so I am, like I said, going in and drilling off, you know, any lumps, getting rid of all that, and going in and making sure that the surface is as smooth as possible and any excess acrylic is taken off. Alright, beauties, so now I'm going in with my 180 sanding band, and this one I keep at a medium speed rather than a medium high because one thing I learned is you got this little band way too high, even the littlest, and girl, it will cut right through your skin, okay? And it will leave you burns after burns. So I definitely learned my lesson a lot. Even with the acrylic on, it causes a massive amount of heat. So I try to make sure that I keep it on like a medium, like low medium, but I make sure that it's also doing its job in buffing everything out. So this pretty much gives it that smooth surface at the end and make sure everything is more smooth and, you know, put together, all laid out. So yeah, that's what I'm doing now on the acrylic nails. And once more, I'm going back in with a nail file to shape up the nail. And this time I'm going in with my grit nail file. And I'm making sure that, again, it's back that crisp square that she originally wanted. And, you know, make sure that any run over acrylic is off. Because, again, I am not certified. I am self-taught. So I try to just clean up any mistakes that I have. Obviously, when I go to cosmetology school, I'll probably learn more tips and tricks. Or if you guys have any, please feel free to leave them in the comments below. I am very open to criticism, so just let me know. Like, y'all don't gotta be crazy about it, but you know, let your girl know, put your girl onto something. But yeah, so that's what I'm doing here. I'm going in with the nail file and, like I said, just redefining the shape and making sure it's as crisp as it was before the acrylic. And voila, they are back the crisp square. Obviously, it's not perfect, you know what I'm saying? But baby, they're perfect for me. I love the shape that I gave. She fell in love with them. Ooh, it was definitely giving. So now I'm going in with some pure alcohol and I'm just cleaning up any dust, any debris, because we are now going to be doing the design. You see, she digging it. She digging it. I love it. I love making my clients happy. You know, getting a fresh set of nails to me and to several other girls that I know is like getting a whole new personality, okay? And she hasn't had long in a minute, so when she got these long nails and they look this good, oh, can't nobody tell her nothing, okay? But anywho, so yeah, I'm going in with the alcohol, just making sure that it's all good. Ooh, can I talk? Okay. No, them nails got me speechless, girl. Look at them. Ooh. All right, beauties. So I am going in now with the base coat before I apply the gel. And yes, y'all, it is a new day, okay? We were up late that night and we had to call it a night because the following day we did have to go to work. So, you know, we can always pick it up the next day, which is what we did here. Ba-bam. That's why you see some natural sunlight. But I am going in with the base gel coat and I'm coating it. I did reapply the alcohol, you know, before this part of the video, but you already seen that last night. So, you know, why show y'all again? But anywho, so yeah, that's what I'm going to do before we do the design. All right, beauty. So after that, I did go ahead and start with my top coat of color. And it is the Ruby Red from my 23+3 collection that I was gifted. It's in a haul. Go watch my other video. But anywho, so I am going in with a smaller brush just to make sure that I can actually, you know, not do a lot of mistakes. So I'm just going and painting this whole nail red. And then you'll see with the other nails based off the design, I pretty much paint some red and, you know, use some fine line work for them. All right, beauties. So the last clip I did have to go ahead and get rid of because it was acting funky when I tried to edit it. So that is how I did the middle finger, same way I did the ring finger. But anywho, let's get to the problem, okay? This index finger damn near took me the whole entire time that I did her nails, okay? Yes, it is coming out looking popping right now, all right? But wait, y'all, just wait. I tried several times to do this nail, and every time I fucked up, I would get frustrated. I had the gel lamp under her hand kind of helping rest it, but it got so bad, I had to remove it. I thought that was the problem, that was the issue. Nah, girl, it was my brush. My brush was the problem. My brush was an issue. So my lovely hubby got me an actual set of actual fine line artwork nail brushes, which you guys will see in upcoming videos. But yeah, that was the problem. So you see me using these other brushes to kind of fix the lines. Yeah, y'all will see how this design comes looking at towards the end, but this was a massive headache. But I want to show y'all, like I said in a previous video, my successes as well as my failures. You know, I've tried several times. You see, I even had her look at it because I was like, what you think? And she's like, girl, that's really good. And I'm like, okay, all right, you just saying that because this is like my 17th time. But anywho, so yeah, so this is a very problematic nail, but it did pay off at the end of the video. So yeah, just little fun story to give y'all about being a lovely nail technicians when the design isn't coming out, you know, as you intended in your head. But anywho, so yeah, I'm getting that design done though. All right, beauties, so y'all are not going to be able to see my fails because that was in the previous clip that I had to delete because it was just not working when I was trying to edit it. But just know, your girl had a headache with doing this nail, okay? And that headache resulted in me not recording the rest of the design that I did for all her nails. Now, it definitely took me a good 2 days to do this set, again, because I am beginner, and also because this was a very complex set, one of the most complex sets I've ever done so far. So yeah, this is the ending of today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this full set. You guys will still see the ending result, don't worry, I got you. So look forward to that. But yeah, so that's it. I hope you guys had a great week. I hope you guys are gonna have a great weekend, have some fun things planned. If not, it's always good to have a nice, quiet, relaxing weekend, you know, restore for the week. So yeah, beauties, until then, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, like I said. And if you did, go ahead and like the video. Let me know that you liked the video by liking the video, you know. And like I said earlier, please feel free to give me some advice or anything that you guys would have in mind in my comments below. I'd love to interact with you guys. And if you guys stuck with your girl this whole video, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you can know when your girl uploads. You can hit the bell too for that, but you know. Anywho, last but not least, hey MVPs, I hope you guys are having a great week, and I hope you guys are stepping into the weekend with a bang, because y'all MVPs, you know. But anywho, until next time, beauties, I will see you guys on Monday. Yeah, I had her put them back in there because after all that hard line work I did, yeah, no ma'am, go ahead and put them back in there because you need to have them cure one more time. So I will fast forward all that and let you guys see the ending result. But yeah, y'all, until next time, I will see you guys on Monday again. Bye, beauties.